Okay, okay. Alright, what just happened? What was the shield thing? I saw it says something shield mode. Red Nocturne. Red Nocturnes! Okay, button fixed by accident. Thank you, Nocturnes. Appreciate it. Okay, so yesterday was a thing, went relatively well. For today, we are back once again with the sports, and if we do enough sports, who knows? Maybe we'll try something else. I did load Mario Kart back on the alternate Switch to get things going again, so we could actually play it, because it's a whole situation there. I'm not confident enough necessarily with Smash Bros. Just yet. Maybe Splatoon? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Alright, red is Lucas and Solus and Moira. There are three of us now crowded here. L, on. Alright. Was there another one? What happened to Genji? I don't know. He probably got taken out when Overwatch 2 got taken out. Rest in peace, Genji. Whatever happened there. Alright, so today we will be going into the sports, but first, I must admit my shame. The tournament came and went, and I did quite poorly. I got past the first round relatively easily. Pretty solid performance in the first round. Pretty much dominated all of the soccer games. And then... Whereas Serenity is dormant for now. Ah, I see. Understood. But yes. And then round 2 happened. I got completely wiped. Both in Chambara and in, honestly, soccer. I got wiped in soccer. It was a humbling experience. So we're going to take a quick look at those, mainly just the end results. Let's take a quick look at these. Because what is shame if it is not meant to be shared?
Let's go.
Alright, if we move ourselves... Alright, this should give a decent example once we finish this up. Oh yeah, this is a whole thing right here. We've opened sports. I will get to the sports in a moment. I just wish to show my shame really quick. Like, look at this. Faulty, what were you thinking here? Just look at this. I should quiet this down a little bit. Look at that, my goodness. Got A-rank in badminton? Loki, that's amazing. Good job, man. Yeah, look at that. Just trying to putt on the fringe. What is wrong with you, Faulty? And you still fail it. Faulty, why did you enter a tournament for this game? You suck. And then we get it. With a bogey. And our score should show pretty quick. Yeah, we go par for the entire course. It's terrible. Yeah, we go par. Look at that score. It's atrocious. Oh, Faulty, why are you so bad at games?
Nice shot.
Yeah, we gave it our best effort. I do hope there are more tournaments. The main thing I want to figure out is the next guy we got to compete with. Wasn't able to get the full thing, but, you know, enough stuff. Alright, what are you cooking here, Faulty? Let's see it. Ah, truly awful. Truly awful. You couldn't even land on the green. What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you, Faulty? This thing is not synced up.
Nice approach.
There we go. There we go. Much better. Much better.
Nice par.
There we go, and we end on par. Honestly, very sad. And yes, we did perform well in the following soccer games, but we don't need to see those, because we usually perform well there. The main point is this man's. Where is it?
Square.
Here we are. Let's look at our Chambara games really quick. They go by fast, because we suck. If we can't laugh at ourselves, then who will? Let's take a look at Benny here. Benny was fantastic. Honestly, just a wonderful opponent. Took the wins really well. Overall, just a fantastic opponent. I'm a big fan of Benny. Let's see him go to work. Oh my goodness. My goodness, Benny, the precision. Okay, we are putting up a bit of a fight. Ah, never mind. Twin sword user. Or like wait and generate the sword swing. Yeah, exactly. Hey, it works. It works. I did not take a single round off of Benny.
Round 2.
That should be the takeaway. I did not take a single round off of Benny throughout the entire game, I believe.
Ready.
So yeah, knock him for just stalling and holding off on using the thing. It gets him results. I played a lot of twin swords. I want to learn twin swords, but I didn't have time for the tournament coming up because I stalled long enough and just focused on charge sword. But twin swords, it gets you results. You can mix people up on defense. You just have to wait for your thing to work. There's like no downsides to twin swords. It's amazing. Like there is zero downsides to twin swords aside from just having a generally weaker base shot. That doesn't matter if you just play defense. That's the thing. The negatives don't matter if you're just good at the game. Alright, let's see. What does Benny have for us next? Come on, Benny. Show us what's up. And I think we died. Yeah, right there. Right there. My goodness, he's so good. He's amazing. We love Benny. Look at him.
Round 2. Ready.
I know, did I take a round off of him? I just when there was a draw, but I don't think this was against Benny. Let's look at this. Are we tied there? He still gets me easily. Okay, okay. Good work, Benny. Good form, right? Yeah, I didn't take a shot off Benny. I didn't take a single game off of Benny. And I wasn't able to catch the full soccer games, but the games were closer. Soccer was definitely closer. Let's take a quick look at soccer. Biggest criticism I have for myself, I played way too aggressively. I played way too aggressively. It easily let Benny take control. Yeah, just look at that. Easy. That was easy for Benny. I played way too aggressively. I didn't adapt when I saw Benny was doing better. It's all honestly my fault. It's honestly my fault that I lost. I just played bad. But also Benny played really good. Like, it's not to discount anything Benny does. It's just I know I could have played way better. And I'm ashamed of myself. Still, a really fun time. I'm really glad I went through the tournament, and I hope to improve for later reference. So I'm gonna reach 500 hours on the sports. My goodness, I gotta put in my hours. Yeah, you see that? That was a chance shot. I was able to just run in, kick past Benny, and you will quickly see that becomes my default strategy, even though it fails numerous times. That was a fluke, and I didn't register it as a fluke. Epic zombie. This is not epic. It's me being bad at the game. Me realizing I should put more hours into the game. Yeah, so you see, I'm going for it again. Yeah, and easily dunked on by Benny, and he can counter. Look at that. Look at Benny go. Ah, and I fail. And I fail once again. Yeah, what is the most time I've ever put in a game? I think it's small. I think the most I ever put in was like 350 on a Pokemon game, and that's about it. It's honestly kind of sad. Yeah, see, Benny is just way better at getting the counter. Ah, see, that was beautiful. That was beautiful from Benny. Yeah, I messed that up completely. I am able to hold him off for just a little bit, but then I think he gets it. Yeah. Honestly, just a fantastic job from him. If I remember correctly, I think there's a bit of shenanigans with this one. Let's take a quick look. I think there's some Wi-Fi shenanigans that happen with this one. If not, it's a later one. Yeah, it's this one. Look at this. Look at this shenanigans right here. Look at this. Boom. Easy. Easy win for Benny. Just my goodness. My goodness, let's look at that really quick. One more time. I want to quickly look at that. So we move in. I take the shot. I just barely get past Benny. Boom. I'm confused and Benny's confused. Look at Benny over there. He's confused too. And then boom, he wins. I don't know if it looked different for Benny and he actually managed to defend it properly and it just my switch was being dumb. I don't know. I don't know. I doubt I would have won regardless, but it might have made it closer. Yeah, see, we did manage to even it up. We took it to extra time. Benny won still. Just fantastic play from Benny. And why did I lose? We're about to see right now.
Extra time.
So I'm clearly burning through way too much stamina. Benny's got impeccable defense. I miss a kick, which makes me lose more stamina. Don't have time to recover enough. Benny secure. I don't know if Benny should have gotten that one. I am barely able to keep up with his control. Okay, yeah, I'm serious. What is this? Benny, how'd you do this? Yeah, and then I go in, Benny clears it, I'm out of stamina, he wins. Fantastic job from Benny. And then I ran out of space to record the rest of the stuff. But yeah, that is my tournament performance. Honestly, pretty bad. Not at all what I was hoping for. But you know what? I'm glad I took part in it. I'm still glad I took part in the tournament. I don't know if all those goals should have been saved, but you know what? I had a fun time. Hats off to Benny. He played better than me in general. Like, generally, he played better than me, and I appreciate it. It was a good game. I hope I can compete with him in the future. But enough of that. Let's move on. And of course, yes, it is technically the new set. We gotta rep the colors. Tournament can get super sweat. I know, and it's awesome. You kidding me? That's the best part about it. That's a selling point. All right, 1 second.
Focus there.
Why did I just connect to the internet like this? I'm gonna back out, actually. Because we got Loki and Zombie here. That is perfect room. Yeah, that's perfect room for some online lobby stuff. Why not? If you guys are available. Yeah, depending on what you guys are up to. But yeah. If you guys are up for it, I'll start the room. But yeah, it was honestly really fun. Anytime I play in a tournament, even if I don't think I'm gonna win, it's always fun to just take part in it. It is super sweat, but you know what? It is the best kind of sweat. It's the sweat where you test yourself. I have now learned many things I need to get better at, and I feel better for doing it. Oh wait, Snivy's live? But it's Valorant. We're in soccer. Ooh, okay. It's Valorant, but I gotta give support. I gotta give support to Snivy. Snivy's a real one. Boop. There we go. Yeah, Snivy. Or you too. That's fair. Alright, I'll make a room for anyone who is able to join. Why did I go into join a room? Make. Max because it doesn't really matter. Why not? Boom. There we go. Let's find the text. And the code. There we go. Yeah, I definitely want to practice 1v1 soccer a lot more. Also, Red, I had questions. I looked into the Splatoon stuff to, oh, there's Loki. I looked into the Splatoon Sizzle season. Is that all they're adding? Like, the new thing is going to be a new stage and then, I think, 2 new weapons? And then a bunch of new stamps and stuff. Like, it's basically a big new season. Because that sounds pretty good. But what is the difference between the new paintbrush and the old paintbrush? Like, what is the difference? Because when I saw it, it was just like, oh, it's a paintbrush? I thought we had a paintbrush. My assumption is the base stuff, different sub-weapons and stuff, but it looks like that was the main selling point, and it didn't look too different to me. Then again, I am a simple Splatoon casual, and I admit I do not know these things. So I look to people far wiser than me. I also forgot what it's going to be. Greater wind-up time, but more power and distance. Ah, I see. That does sound like a much better brush. Who knows, maybe I'll actually get it. And not just stick to my typical gun weapons. Ah. That is very true, Loki. But Loki said E earlier. What was Loki trying to spell? Yeah, it's a capital E and then a lowercase a. Loki's trying to spell something to us. Joining you now. Gotcha. Loki, I'm gonna ask your Wi-Fi to not mess with us now, please. We asked for support from the Loki Wi-Fi. That does not. That is not gatekeeping, girl boss, everyone. I'll mess you up, JK. That's fair, Loki. That is completely fair. Come on. All girl boss. That is completely fair. Alright, there's Moira. Zombie, are you hopping in? Or are you busy with the sports yourself? I assume he's trying to get through Loki's Wi-Fi. That is... I wish you the best of luck, Zombie. I wish you the absolute best. Mining away. Mining away? Are you busy with a Minecraft? What are you doing? I should play it at some point. I never like seriously played it. Don't know what it is, but I'll mine anyway. No problem, man. Alright, what's a fair sport? Because Loki and Zombie dominate at golf. Me and Zombie do pretty well at soccer. Maybe bowling. Bowling seems relatively fair. Then again, me and Zombie are also pretty good at that, but we need a nice, even sport. I'm like very inconsistent with bowling, so that's why I consider it fair. I don't know. Sometimes I just perform terrible at bowling. Alright, I guess we can start, and then Zombie can join him whenever he's ready. Boop. Please don't give him that notification that he just got here. Thank you. Alright. We will start off, actually, we will start off with this. No, no, that's way weaker. That's so much weaker. Alright, whatever, I got the baby neck. This is my punishment. Alright. It's Red and Loki on one team. I got the normal person on my team. I got the baby level CPU as my teammate. Alright, here we go. We're gonna see if I can do this. What's their actual name? It actually is just, it's Nick, it's baby Nick. Alright, I got the baby on my team, let's go. At least he's an excitable baby. That's good. Alright, here we go. She's gonna kill you, that's fair. That's a fair assumption to make. I can't trust Nick for anything. Nick, what are you doing? Nick, that was terrible. Okay, my turn. That's as good as I can give you. My goodness, Nick actually got past someone. Ugh. Okay, relax. Ooh, good receive. There you go. That's fine. Be careful, it's a baby. Oh, jeez. Good shot. Good shot, Moira. That was awesome. Okay. No, stop targeting the baby. It's a baby. Oh my goodness. The baby's got style. And it sauces with the dogs. It's got the Zacian. Alright, I'm loving Nick. We like Nick. Nick is actually doing pretty good. Ah, good pickup, Loki. Nick, what was that? You know, I have no right to criticize Nick. I completely flipped that shot. Good receive. Ooh. Nice. Okay. Oh my goodness. Nick knows what's up. And I still can't get this timing right. Okay. Good movement. Damn it. Okay. Stop picking on the baby. I made it too complicated for Nick. Okay. Not at all where I wanted, but I'll work with it. Ah, good shot. Alright, that's game. That is game. Alright, good game, Nick. Good game. I'll take that. I'll take it. Alright, let's go to match settings. We will do strong this time. Maybe that'll help. Maybe that'll help. We'll do strong right now. And we'll move on to... I don't know if we try Powerhouse. Powerhouses still kind of suck. We'll do best of 3. It's still Nick, though. It is still Nick? Oh my goodness, it's Nick. It is Nick. Nick, let's do this. You and me, Nick, we got this. You're strong now. You're not normal. Perfect. Damn it. Ooh, Nick, thank you. Nice wide angle. Ooh, close. Good pickup, Nick. There you go. Okay. Perfect.
1-0.
Chest block, yeah. I didn't touch it with my soccer fingers. I touched it with the soccer chest. Here we go. There. Ooh, good move. Okay. Oh my goodness, Nick!
1 on.
Nick, why didn't you jump? Why'd you shift to the side? Alright. Yep. Got it. Thank you. That was amazing. Nick, please get your timing up. We need you. Okay. We need you in your bucket hat. Gotcha. Aw, dang it. You did it! Ah, that was my fault.
2.
I want to go the other side. Good block. Oh my goodness. Keep it going, Nick. You can do it. No!
3.
Nick, please! You can do it! I believe in you. Damn it. You had to ruin the moment, Loki. That was not early. Okay. Here. Good. Boop. Come on, come on. Ooh.
2.
Wait. Oh! Let's look at that. I didn't know that could happen. Okay, good move, Nick. Good shot. Good shot. Ah, just a bit slow. That's fine. Happens to everyone. Good block, Nick. And Nick is the MVP of this game. Nick is carrying. Damn. Gotcha. I should have just let it go. That is my B. Nick, no.
3.
Duh. That's fine. That's fine. Good shot, Moira.
Match point.
Let's go. Come on. Why do you guys just target Nick? This is so unfair. He's stronger now, but he's a baby. He's a strong baby. There you go. Okay. Ah, good shot.
3.
Thought you were gonna shoot for Nick.
Match over.
Good game. Good game. Ah, good work, Nick. That was fantastic. Good on you guys. Alright, to sports selection.
Sport! 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 EA Sports. It's in the game.
Alright, we will go on. Red! Red got girl kept in gate bossed. No! Ooh, zombies on zombies on Mario Golf. My goodness. Oh well, if it's just Loki here, I want to compete with you in golf. I gotta get better at golf. Want to do 9 holes random or 18 hole random? Sleepy. No problem, Red. You go get your sleep. I know you're gonna use that sleep to dunk on everyone once Sizzle season comes out. And I will try to keep up. But go get your rest. You need it, especially if you got into that school thing. Best of luck. Alright. Let's do 9 holes to start off. That's what I had to do in the tournament. I want to improve at that. No CPU. No CPUs. CPUs. It's us versus ourselves, not against the CPUs. Let's train. Oh man, he wasn't here. No.
Let's go.
Man, Nick wasn't here. That's fine. Nick is sleepy. Nick is sleepy after all the sports. He's a strong baby, but he's still a baby. He needs to sleep. Maybe he'll be back later. Get your rest, Nick.
The contestant.
And Red, you get your rest too. You definitely need your rest after getting dunked on by Team Power so handily. My goodness, it wasn't even fair. I feel sad for any fool who picked the courage or the wisdom people. It was so obvious that our master would win.
Nice shot.
You've been playing Overwatch quite a bit. Are you interested in playing it again? Oof. Honestly, not really. I don't even think I can. I don't think I can because technically speaking, the account I was able to play Overwatch on was my siblings' account, and then they got their own computer. So the account's back on that one. I don't know if I could even play it. I'll have to look into that. Because I haven't booted up since then because I just don't really play it. I'd have to see.
Nice shot.
Damn it, couldn't backspin in. That's fine. You get your own account, all you need is a phone number, and you probably have one of those. That I do have. Alright then. Except for the fact that you already have like 10 games on your plate, that is also fair. Like, I still need to get back into Pokemon. I missed Chestnut. I missed the first round of Chestnut. I need to get him this weekend. Yeah, I gotta make time for some games too. Probably once I finish up Tears of the Kingdom, like my first proper playthrough, I can look into other games. I never got to play Hi-Fi Rush. I want to play that just on my own stuff. But I need to figure it out. We will help you with Chess Boy. With Chess Boy? Well, thank you. The main thing I want to get better at is Salmon Run, because I kind of suck at Salmon Run. But I need to do it to get these ability chunks, which are apparently good. I know Splatoon's like ability system was so intricate. I don't even remember what I got. I got -1. That's good, I think. That's a birdie. I am tied with Loki. I'm officially as good. We can hang out and play Pokemon and Overwatch on weekend. I do not think I can play this weekend, or not for the next few weekends, actually. The biggest thing that's going to be happening this weekend is because my family and I are going to be going on our first proper family vacation.
Nice shot.
There. I am not going to be able to play. All my time is going to be squarely put into assisting with the moves, because the house is honestly a big mess. Our focus is going to be cleaning up the house, and then leaving for like a week. So the next 2 weeks, if I'm not streaming, you can pretty much just assume I'm busy cleaning. That's about it. That's going to be the situation, and I'm not going to be able to go around that for a bit. Maybe in the future, but not right now. That would be fun, though. I gotta get back into Pokemon, so yeah, definitely. Oh, that'd be fun.
Nice on.
I gotta figure out Chess Boy, though. I will figure him out on my own. I've got everyone else, so it's not too big a problem.
Nice birdie.
I will say I can't believe what happened with Pokemon. It's like you do a lot of cleaning the house with your family. Oh, dude, it is a mess. You do not understand. It is a mess. We have the garage, and the garage we were working on cleaning. However, we also had a ton of other packages come to the house, and that has resulted in just the entire everything being just lined with boxes. It is row to row with boxes, and we need to now rent a moving truck to take these boxes and get them out of here so we can actually effectively clean. We do a lot of cleaning. It is mainly because we have too many things everywhere. Like, the house isn't organized whatsoever. It's awful. We don't have guests over because how awful it is.
Nice shot.
No. That's fine. I'll get caught by the sand. Good. Okay. Don't eat the packing peanuts. No. But they're so tasty. And why would you call them peanuts if they're not meant to be consumed? Okay, relax, relax.
Nice.
Very good, very good. Very good. Stroke 3. On par. Good.
Nice.
Then we eat them together. That is fair. That is also fair. It is a tall order. It's a lot of packing peanuts. But we can get through it together. No, Eduardo! No! Epic card chip in. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see the chip in. It's incredible chip in. From the distance you're at, let's see it. Let's see it happen. Yeah, basically it's going to be a lot of cleaning. Especially because we're going on vacation. Like, the mother is especially particular about, oh no, we want to, we don't want to just leave the house filthy and such. So with that, I'm going to do my best to help. And see what we can do. No! That's fine, Loki. Still a pretty good shot. On par. Again, once again, still equal to Loki. Unless Loki got a... Nah, I'm even with the Loki. We are even. If you have expectations, you don't meet them, it's more disappointing for you. That is very true. But I don't know if I see it that way. I always want expectations for myself. That way, if I do achieve them, it feels amazing. And if I don't achieve them, then I know I have places to improve. Like soccer. I didn't expect to lose that hard to Benny. But now that I did lose, I can learn from it. And take it into the future. It's always important to have some level of expectations of yourself. After this, I'm going to become a CPU. No, you could spread your Wi-Fi so far if you do that. Don't do it. Your terrible Wi-Fi will spread. Ooh, chippin'.
Chippin' birdie.
Nice. Beautiful chippin'. No, we don't need to see it again. We're good. Yeah, I can't believe what happened with Pokemon and Pokemon Home. I'm 100% not at spawn. Oh, really? Yeah, that can't be you. The hair is completely off. Where's Fumiko? Alright, there's Fumiko. No! Fumiko, no! That's alright. But yeah, did you see what happened with Pokemon Home? They were like, oh yeah, Pokemon Home integration is gonna happen now. Is gonna come out on this day, and it's gonna work. It's gonna be amazing. You can get all your Pokemon back. And they're like, oh no, we put the cart before the Mudsdale. Because it's actually just in development. We didn't actually mean to do that yet. Like, the whole day later. Like, this was... It was yesterday they announced it. It took a whole day to figure it out. Why, Pokemon Company? Why do you do this to us? Was it your bad translators? I'm sorry. Yes, no Pokemon Home for peoples. Not yet. Ooh, Loki wins this one. I'm not brave enough to try the shortcut. I'm not brave enough to try the shortcut.
Nice shot.
Past the tree. Yes! Alright, can I slice this? Ooh, do I have to? I don't know. I'm gonna try it. It's gonna be weird because I'm twisting it the wrong way. It didn't slice. Damn it. I can work with this. It didn't slice, but I can work with this. Alright. Flag's all the way over there. Let's go. Backspin. Damn it! We are getting a bogey. We are guaranteed getting a bogey. Yeah, bogey.
Nice.
Bummer. Bummer. Shouldn't have tried to slice it. There we go. Ah, unfortunate. Unfortunate. No backspin. No backspin indeed. I don't know what happened. I could have sworn I stopped. Alright, Loki is untethered from us. You're about to see Loki pop off. It's gonna be beautiful. Yeah. No, Loki! Why do you do this? We're now watching more comic dubs. Ooh, that's wonderful. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Rip indeed. Alright, we go to... Wait, no, we go to online. Just one moment. Alright, there we go. Oh, zombies available. Alright. Then, never mind. We go back. I don't know what happened to Loki, but gotcha. New room. Yeah. Alright, then let's load that up. Alright, plus... Alright, BD. 9A. Next to... Oh, and I assume Red is heading out to do the sleep/comic dubs. That's wonderful. What is this? Alright. There's Mariah. There we go. That's because my parents didn't want me playing right now. Ah, no problem. Got it, Loki. Then I wish you the best. Okay. First things first. I need to improve at 1v1 soccer. Let's start off with that, because that was atrocious, my previous display. I need to see if I can improve. Parents don't want a future athlete. That is a choice the parents are making. Loki isn't meant to do the athletics. Loki is meant to do the business. Which is fair. I understand, but athletes are very good too. They make all the money. Everyone was talking about Messi when he won the World Cup. Why'd I ever tell you that people don't block high? Why'd I ever tell you this secret? Why? Because I want good opponents. Alright. Because I love when everyone's equally informed. I don't want to hoard information. Where's the fun in that? Ah, good placement. Okay, good. Yeah, I felt very unconfident with that one. I feel you should have gotten that. It looked like you started my kick before you. You definitely should have gotten that. Unfortunate. Ah, good shot. Okay. Barely not in. They'll get possession first, just give it a sec. Not where I wanted it, but that still works. Really solid kick. Barely doesn't go in. The fool jump. I've done it many times myself. Alright, 16 seconds. Wait, why do you get priority? That's not how the soccer usually works. What is this, actual soccer? No.
Time's up.
Ah, just short. Alright, good game. But one game is not enough. We do best of 3 for fairness. We can't just take one win and treat it as gospel. We have to prove ourselves in best of 3. That's why we lost when we had Nick. This timing system is some BS. That is fair. That is completely fair. I pointed out that you probably should have gotten that other shot. Wait. Relax. Good shot. They're out of stamina, you don't gotta rush it. Build your own back. Ooh. Good angle shot. Good angle shot. Let's look at that. Oof, nice. Okay. Jump would have stopped that, though. A jump would have easily stopped that. Good spin. Not in. I messed that up. Okay. I completely failed that. I tried for more of a side shot. Fair point, fair point. Aha. I'm working with angles now. Ooh, very close. Ooh, that's an easy one. Oh no, my face fell through the thing. Don't question physics. They'll get mad. That is an N. No way. I don't know how much stamina they have. Give it a sec. Nice shot. Alright, we did put him in Golden Ball now, so he's a big threat. We just gotta be more of a threat. Come on. Is that it? Ah, good game. Good game. Ooh, faulty. Palmetto, good to see you.
Finish.
We're just competing with Zombie in soccer, and we took 2 games. Very nice. Alright, but now, in all fairness, no sense, I know, no sense. That's why we're gonna go right now to make it up to Zombie. We're gonna go to a game that makes perfect sense. A game that no one can question the sense of. It's badminton time.
Badminton.
It's time for best of 3 badminton. Let's go.
Here we go.
And then, oh yeah, Palmetto, if you are up for it, you could also join too. We'll do like bowling / golf or something. Actually, volleyball also works, yeah. We can do any of those things. But now, we must do badminton, because we can't have more than 2 people doing this. Alright, let's see what we can do. How's Switch Sports coming along? It's going pretty good, same as always. I still suck at badminton, I'm mediocre at tennis, and I'm above average at soccer. Especially one-on-ones. Okay. I purposely tried to miss the timing. I guess I did, but it went purple.
Love one.
I'll be watching basketball soon, so I'll play some other time. Oh, no problem, dude. I hope basketball goes well. You got a horse in the race, or is it just a basketball game?
Love
Okay.
2.
Alright, so that doesn't work. That was a bit too early to try it. Just a game. Alright.
3.
Well, I hope it's good. Ah, he barely gets it. Okay,
Love 4.
come on.
Match point.
That's one. That's one. I'll take one.
4.
I'll take one, and I'll improve from there over time.
Match point.
Sadly, it's only best of 3. But I will improve over time. I'll play more online badminton to actually improve. And also get more zombie time whenever I get the chance. But not for quite a while, because again, weekend, vacation stuff, it's annoying. I think I only have time to get Chestnut, and then I have to focus on the weekend. Alright. But it is best of 3, so even though we know how it's going to work, I will still do my best. Bring it on, zombie. Get up, get up, get up. Nope. Die, you douche. Fair.
One.
That's fair. It is your point, but still.
Love.
Okay.
2.
I didn't think that far ahead.
3.
That's my fault.
Love. 4.
Okay, no, it's all right.
Match point.
Come on, 1 point. Never mind. All right. All right, on to something more even. Bowling.
Game.
I am either on par with Zombie or vastly behind Zombie when it comes to bowling, so let's give it a shot. This is a game that can honestly go either way. And of course with CPUs, they don't change anything. Let's go.
Bowling.
Zombie usually takes longer than them anyway.
Let's go. The contestants.
Alright. Alright, old reliable, show me what you can do. We know the new rules. Tiny bit of thing there. We still get it. Good. We know the rules of old reliable very well. The only question is how well can we stick to them? Oh no, I tilted it. No. Okay, here. I didn't mean to tilt it. That's a big problem. Ah, damn it. I tilted it by mistake.
Nice pair.
Novelty, you fool. Your hubris. Okay, now go. We'll have to do. Got it.
Nice try.
Oof. Okay. Oh man, what happened to Zombie? What happened to the score? It must be unfortunate pins. I'm so sorry, man. That's unfortunate. I was too zeroed in on my own stuff. I wasn't paying attention. Damn it! Do we get the nice number, though? No. Zombie does. Good work. Wow, that actually didn't impact Zombie that much. Okay, never mind. Zombie's still doing fantastic. I thought it was having issues with the stuff. Good shot. Alright, we're back in it. We're back in it. Early game having some trouble. Our main issue is going to be the mid game. Let's see how well we can do. Line it up. There we go. Ah, why? That's a new pin, though. That is a new missing pin. Old Reliable, you amaze me. You amaze and frustrate me.
Spare.
You're still better than experimenting, so I'm sticking with that. Nope. I wanted to zoom in, not tilt. That's fine. Go. That should still work. Yes. Okay. Game, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me, game. You're freaking me out. You're freaking me out, game. Whatever. Shinta, what are you up to? What are you doing, Shinta? You're going for a strike? Nah, not quite. You already had one pin, and you could only get 7 more. No, I'm sorry, Shinta. That sucks, man. Okay. It's over there, move there, there. Yeah, we're out of the mid game. We're firmly in the late game. We're still not up to snuff. Let's see how much we can pull it together towards the back half. I gotta think about what I'm gonna do over the break. Because I'm not gonna be able to do the stream stuff, but I do still want to take the Switch with me. So I gotta look at what exactly I will be able to do in my off time. Taking a full proper break from the stream stuff. Number one, I have a big test I want to work on, so it's not related to anything like school-wise, just a testing I want to do. I don't think I'll ever elaborate, but I want to work on that, so that's probably going to take up most of the weekend. Other than that, like I said before, I do want to actually try to get serious about writing videos, so I will probably write down some script ideas. Number one thing is I'm gonna avoid Blue Lock. I'm gonna avoid Blue Lock in videos like the Plague, because I know I will not be able to cover it as best I can. I'm gonna ask for second opinions before I consider doing that. Just gotta figure out where to get second opinions from. Maybe the Discord will help. Other than that, my weekend will probably be composed, or my time off will probably be composed of taking in the sights and trying to get back into Pokemon. That feels it. I'll be studying Pokemon stuff, what works well right now, and how I can make my current stuff work well. Because Jagiri's on the team. That is not going to change. I don't care what's meta right now, I will not change Jagiri's spot on the team. He is set. He is our boy, he's our starter, he is set for the team. It's everyone else I need to figure out. Like Garganical. Garganical also might be a mainstay, unless things changed around in the time I've been gone. Man, 40 plus points ahead. Good game, Zombie. That was fantastic.
Finish.
I have to debate if I leave behind Tears of the Kingdom, because I'll probably just start... Because I have two accounts, technically speaking, because the other one had my old save file. I might just continue playing on like my own personal account. I'll avoid big story stuff so I can still be surprised. But just get a second account going, see what's there. I don't know, maybe not. I don't know. I have to figure it out. Alright, we did bowling, we did those. How about volleyball? We each get one big, strong CPU, man. The only thing I ask is that I get Nick. No, none of these are Nick. Damn it. But also, happy birthday, Tommy. Good for you, Tommy. Happy birthday to you, man.
Here we go.
I should plug this in. It's gonna die. There we go. Before I go on vacation, I also want to plan out the actual next week. I did like this week's setup, where it was 2 Tears of the Kingdom, Persona, Kingdom Hearts, Sports, and there we go. I believe I'll stick to 2 Tears of the Kingdom because what I'm going to do is... I'll be finishing off the main 4 quest thing. For, I think, Monday, I'll do the Gerudo and Zora, because I love the Zora and I want to get those done. But I did promise myself I'll stick to whatever the game was saying, even if there doesn't seem to be a point. Ah, just a bit early, Zombie. That's fine. Everyone makes that mistake. Plus, it's Tommy's birthday. He's got birthday luck. Yeah, so I'll do Zora and Gerudo on Monday. And then as opposed to like properly continuing the story, I'm going to handle a bunch of side stuff on Friday. That'll be just a little filler day, just easing ourselves into this, into me having to leave. Ooh, good save. That'll be like getting the Great Fairies, visiting Terrytown, stuff like that. Because I heard the Great Fairies are way more involved this time. It's not just go pay them money. There's actually a little side quest to it, which is cute. But that'll be the plan. Monday is actual story stuff, actual integral stuff, and then after that is filler arc. It's gonna. I hate to leave on filler, but you know what? I think that'll be a good time. Just a bit of filler. For Persona, I don't think I can clear a full palace. There's no way it's gonna be that quick. We will get to see how I did on the exams, though. We'll see if I actually studied. Ah, unlucky. We'll see how well I actually studied, because I think I only got 1 wrong, according to Morgana. So hopefully I did well in Persona tests, or else, again, I could get into problems with schools and principal and, like, police stuff. I don't want to get arrested, okay? I'm doing my best in school. Ah, dang it, I didn't think you could block that. Good shot. There you go. Go, Tommy! Ooh, good block. Ah, terrible block. What are you doing? Good receive. No! I suck. Alright, after Persona, we will go into Kingdom Hearts. Do I try to complete the jungle world? I think it is possible. I need to get past the vines. That is priority number 1. I'll probably get through the vines off stream. I saw there was a save point. I'll get through the vines, and then after that it should be smooth sailing. And we'll see how far I get in Kingdom Hearts. I don't see myself doing another world. Maybe we patch that in with something else. Maybe not Fall Guys, maybe something else. That's that idea. After that, I definitely plan for sports. Maybe Mario Kart too. Mario Kart would be fun. Oh man. I was too early. That's my fault. Yeah, I think Mario Kart would be fun. As like added on to sports. Late. Good receive. Why didn't you jump?
4.
What is the tactical advantage to just sidestepping?
Match point.
Just jump, Tommy. It's way better. All it does is confuse people. Damn it. Alright, good game.
5. Match over.
Alright. But it is best of 3. Let's give it a shot. Best of 3, we go again. Man, volleyball games feel way different. They feel way longer. Probably because it's to 5 points. Oh no. Because badminton felt way quicker. Alright, here we go. But that sounds like a solid week to me. I could probably move some stuff around. But I think I'm happy with that. It works our way through the big games we gotta work on. It furthers my time on Tears of the Kingdom. It adds a bit of filler stuff, so it's not all too serious. Just more menial stuff to spread out the time. Why was that early? And especially coming back from the weekend. Ah, man. Not the weekend. Why do I keep saying weekend? Coming back from the vacation. I did say I'm going to try switching up the schedule. First will be 4 days a week, and then 3 days a week, just to test it out. I definitely think 4 days a week will be better in terms of getting actual things done. But I think 4 days... Or no, 4 days will be better for getting actual things done, as in, like, actual parts to the games. Like, it gives you time for Kingdom Hearts, Persona, and Tears of the Kingdom effectively. But 3 days will actually give me time to work on trying to make content stuff and actually learning about it. It's going to be a rough decision to make. I got to figure it out. But hey, I've been doing this for at least past a year due to Switch Sports, so you know what? It's about time I learned. Ah.
0, 2.
I trusted Tommy too much. Damn you, Tommy. Aw, man, I thought it would be too far for you. Good eye, zombie, good eye. Tommy, no!
0, 3.
You should have just let it go, Tommy. Ooh, good spike.
1, 3.
Much cannon. Good move. I wanted to go way farther from you. Okay. Good. Good luck. Good angle shot. Nice firm set. There we go. Nice. Come on, Tommy. You can do it. Ooh, that was risky. Zombie, that was risky. My goodness, man. Trying to pull stuff like that with a CPU player? Actually, I gotta check. Is it next week I leave or the week after? I gotta ask. Okay. Oh no, he quicked. Damn it!
3, 4.
That was a good move by Emily. That's why I say it's a she. Alright.
Match point.
Good block. You know me so well. You know I love my quicks. Perfect. Nice.
Oh.
We're at deuce.
Deuce.
Yeah. We are at deuce. Give it to Zombie, because he's our opponent. My goodness, Tommy. Give me a heart attack, man. Good shot. Nice follow through.
5, 4. Match point.
And give it to Zombie again. Speed. Nice speed. You know me so well. Ooh. Tommy, that was amazing. Nice.
6, 4. Match over.
Me and Tommy lost last time, right? Zombies, is the current score 1-1? I forget. I think you won last time. If I don't fully remember. Yeah, alright. Best of 3. I don't know if I have to worry about streams being short, because that's going to have me break up the Zora and Gora. No, I think we're going to be fine. I don't got to worry about the stream getting shortened due to the workload. I think we'll be fine. Zombie. Yes. Why didn't you fall, Faulty? Good shot. Yeah, it's alright. Just what we wanted. We don't want a clear block, we'd rather have a tap. What? Tommy! Tommy, what the hell? Just barely received. Mm-hmm. Okay. It's alright. We've been in worse situations than this, Tommy. We can pull back from this. Go. All right, maybe not. Tommy's kind of sucking. Why are you sidestepping so much, Tommy?
Match point.
I'm not there. Don't you just sticker me, Tommy? This is serious business.
Two, four. Match point.
All right. How does CPU spike it so short? I have no clue how they do that. It is a phenomenon which I will never understand. Dude, you were scared of Tommy? It's Tommy. He's whack. You made the shot, he probably would have sidestepped. Yeah, look at them!
3, 4.
Look at Emily! Emily just sidestepped. I'm so sorry.
Match point.
I'm sorry for your loss, zombie. Your loss of a point, I should say. There we go. Was very brave to shoot there, considering it was Tommy. Ah, just short.
All.
Or just early? Was it early or short? Let's look. Ah, a little too early,
Deuce.
I think. Okay. Tommy, don't act like you did all of this. Come on.
Four.
I did stall a bit to get that to work. Oof. Very short time window. Last ball goes to zombie. Oof. Barely. Alright, Tommy. Do your shot. Damn it. Good slide. Good receive from Emily. I can barely keep up. Oh, dang it, Tommy!
5. All.
My home is currently in darkness. No! Is blackouts? No, Loki. I'm so sorry. Not where I was aiming, but I'll take it. Damn it!
5, 6. Match
Okay. That's fine, Tommy. Go. Why didn't you make it yellow? You made it so easy. Tommy!
5, 7.
Whatever. Good game. Good game. We knew the risks of the CPU players. Good game. Alright, now for a real sport. Oh yeah, now you're all concerned, Tommy. Yeah, GG's indeed. That was awesome. Alright. Now for a real game. I believe it's yes. Yes. Here we go.
Golf.
Here we go. This is a real man's sport. Let's do this.
Let's go.
Konno. Exactly. That's right. It's golf time. 1v1 golf time. Here we go.
The contestants.
Why is there a clock? I asked for no UI.
Nice shot.
That's short. Damn it. Good shot from Zombie. Good shot. Too little power. Honestly, not that bad a placement. I'll take it. Stop. Thank you. Thank you very much. Par versus dang it. Alright, to your par, I raise. A +4. Yeah, how about that? I'm amazed you can get par on this dude. That's amazing. Okay, Apollo, you want in on this? Alright, you can get in on the next game. Let's do it. Good to see you toasted. We'll do proper, like, long form golf, but with no menus, because obviously.
Nice shot.
I nicked the tree, but I'm still fine. Zombie does thread the needle, though. Good move. Eating dinner, Adam. Ah, no problem, man. I hope you enjoy it.
Nice shot.
Backspin doesn't give me anything. Backspin, why do you do this to me? I did not think that would work.
Nice birdie.
I didn't think that would work. Look at this. Look at the shenanigans. What even? I'll take it. I'll gladly take that. That was awesome. That was great. I don't think I land in the sand. Never mind, I do land in the sand. No, it's out of bounds! Dang. Sick putt. It was a pretty good putt, but as you can see now, we're not doing too hot. Alright, we can't possibly mess this up. Come
Nice
on.
approach.
It's 4 feet. We can't mess this up. Oof. That had me worried. I thought we were going to mess it up. Alright. I got one decent hole out of that. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. I'll take it and leave.
Finish.
Alright. At least you had that putt. Celebrate the little victories. I know. Alright, so Toasted is busy with the dinner. So then we head to normal golf. 9 holes, randoms, in case we want to move on to other sports. With CPUs, of course. Boom. Let's go. Let's see how well we do.
Here we go.
Go, Nocturnes, go! Pretzels! I'm sorry, but Nocturnes is, I think, asleep. Either that or watching comic dubs. I don't know what Nocturnes is up to.
The contestants.
But they are I think they're asleep right now. Alright, we go here. Oh no! I know.
Nice
It
shot.
was fun having them while it lasted. They dunked on me in volleyball. Wait, no! The wind! No, is it gonna do it again? No! No! I assume you are from their own chat/Discord. That's wonderful. Okay, we made it. Oh my goodness. I suck at golf. Goodbye, faulty product. Your voice is nice and easy. Well, thank you, man. That's wonderful. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night, too.
Nice shot.
Okay, we do pass. Ooh, good. Bubsy, thank you for the bumps. Okay. Think we get this one. Yes. SFR. Oh, Sonic Free Ride. It took me a minute to remember what that was. I have played very little Sonic games now that I think about it. I played Sonic 1 through 3 plus Mania. I played Colors. I've played the Wii version of Unleashed. I've played Colors, Generations, and then Tiny Bit of Forces. That's all the Sonic games I've played. Am I allowed to refer to myself as a Sonic fan? 'Cause that sounds like a very small amount of games. Like, I've never played any of the adventure games or anything of the sort. I've never even tried the spin-offs. I've never had a Sonic spin-off aside from one, I think Sonic and All-Stars Racing on the Switch.
Nice shot.
My actual exposure to most Sonic games is kind of limited. I'm just realizing this now. My goodness. To be honest, I haven't played many games either, but I consider myself a fan because I enjoy the franchise as a whole. That is fair.
Nice paw.
I guess I am still a fan. In the most technical sense. Yeah. I should at least learn the stuff about them. Because from what I know about Sonic Free Riders is just racing on air boards, and that's about it. I assume there's actually like deep lore to this thing, and I just don't know. It's a Sonic spin-off game. Of course there's deep lore. What I want to learn about is the Sonic Storybook games. What were those things about? Is it purely just Sonic gets thrown in a book and that's it? It just doesn't go any deeper than that? Alright.
Nice shot.
Don't go all the distance. Don't slow down. Drop, please. Surprisingly, most people disliked Free Riders for some reason. I know there's Sonic Riders something else, and then Free Riders. Is Free Riders the one on Xbox, like, Connect? Because if so, then that's the reason. It's the Connect portion of it. I'm sure it's a fine game, but it's just Xbox Connect was really kind of suck. Then yeah, that's probably it. It's just the motion control portion of it. And it was probably that the connectivity wasn't as good. Dang it. Like, Wii motion control was actually pretty simple. You didn't actually need to, like, get up and move your body and stuff in the most technical sense. You could just, like, you could just twist your arms and stuff. Dang it. Which is sadly what I've seen most people do for sports. We get up over here. Having to get up, balance yourself, and have it actually, like, register you, I assume it's, like, really high-level stuff that the Kinect just couldn't do. So that's probably why most people didn't like it. It was just really hard to control. That would be my assumption. What's this? Oh, I'll check that out later. Okay. Ooh, this course.
Nice shot.
Yeah.
Nice shot.
Ooh, is that good placement? Actually, yes. Not bad placement at all. Okay. This should easily go in. Yes.
Nice
We even get a birdie. Beautiful. Ah, Peely's on Splatoon 3. That's good to see. So are we just practicing or something? Yeah, we're just practicing. Why not? I need to get better at golf. Like, it's practicing slash competing. Like, we were actually competing when it came to volleyball slash the soccer stuff. Right now, it's just practicing. It's just improving. That's about all there is to it. I know I can't beat Zombie, so I'm not focused on beating him. I'm going to focus on beating myself right now. And so far, I'm doing a pretty bad job. I got, like, -7 one time, and I've never come close since then.
Nice shot.
Honestly, I'm mainly playing this because I gotta take a break from Tears of the Kingdom. I've just been playing through the game, just doing all the menial things that don't really matter, so I don't have to deal with it on stream. I'm too focused on the game. I'm just finding armor pieces and such. I need a break from the game. I need to stop myself. I need to actually do things productive. Like play through Kingdom Hearts and try to get past the vines. I'm actually gonna do this. I think I like this more. No, no. Oh, that would have been perfect. That would have been perfect. Look at the distance. That would have been so good. If only you did that while you were still playing Metopia. Dude, then Metopia would never end. If Tears of the Kingdom came out when I was doing that, I would never get Metopia done.
Nice approach.
All seriousness, no, Metopia was fun. It was just the grind at the very end. It just took it out of me, man. I still had fun beating the final fight, though. It was still pretty good. And I understand. It is post-game stuff. It's for people who put in all the extra hours, and I was just trying to get it done. But you know what? It was a really fun time. I loved everything about the Metopia playthrough. And even the grind at the end, that is mainly due to me just wanting to get it done quick, which is it's normally meant to take you a while, I assume. Yeah, zero complaints about Metopia. Really fun game. I will recommend it to my siblings. Try on their own time. That should be enough. Yes! Very good. Yeah, there are some games I said I wanted. Oh no, Zombie got a hole-in-one on 24-mile-per-hour wind. Zombie, you're an insane person. Aced it? You most definitely did. That's incredible. Damn it! I'll accept that. What's new? Honestly, not much. We've been playing through Tears of the Kingdom. I am upset, in all honesty, because I feel lied to by the game. We've been playing through Persona again, a bit more consistently. That's pretty fun. And we're playing through Kingdom Hearts, where I got stopped by a bunch of vines, so we're working through that. And we also lost the tournament and went over how much I sucked at playing earlier. That's pretty much it for things that are new. Other than that, I'm going to try to get back into Pokemon. And actually try to compete with more stuff. I got to get my team up to date. And I will be heading on the vacation. I think either next week or the week after. It's going to be soon, though. And after that, the schedule will change, either to streaming 4 times a week or 3 times a week. Because I want to try to get better at making videos, because I hear those are like good for helping you get bigger and stuff. Also, I just want to try something new. I've been doing this for about a year. I gotta try something new.
Nice shot.
It can't just be streaming. I gotta try to grow if I want to justify continuing to do this. Vacation? Hold on, let me pick a bag. Oof. That would be a fun time. Yeah, it's mainly gonna be us basically packed into a car, or like a few cars. It's gonna be it's gonna be a thing. Stop yourself. Damn it. That's fine. Yeah, first time my family and I have ever gone on vacation. I'm looking forward to it. Nice. Very good. Very good.
Nice paw.
There we go. Main thing I want to, yeah. Aside from working on the little test thing and trying to work on video scripts, one thing I do want to work on is, I am thinking of doing something with the underscore in the name. Because we have Faulty, we have Product, and then there's underscore just sitting there. We have Faulty as the main person, that's obviously me. We have Product, the person who takes our spot whenever we either have a spot already taken or we can't take a spot. Examples being Metopia and other Pokemon accounts. And then there's underscore. What could I use underscore for? I want to know if I can make them a little character. I am rolling around the idea of making them the one in charge of, like, the accounts and such. But I don't know. We go half here.
Nice shot.
I'm going to table this idea because I don't know if I can fully work that in. Because currently it's just me and product working the company. Fitting in a third person, that might add in bloat. I'll see if they are available for the position. Roll in. Damn you. More lore, but I haven't even actually gotten to understand. That is fair. I don't even know what product technically is. We have me, who's a sentient soccer ball that possesses things. We have product, who's product, and then underscore, I don't even know what underscore is. They've just submitted a paperwork. So I've got to figure that out. That is going to be a process. I know Zombie is like, I think at this point a zombie that's just really good at the sports. Like he was such a good athlete in life that in death his muscles just haven't atrophied. Like that's a thing. And then I think last time I checked, the Shadow Mastermind, that is also a fair assumption. Just the athlete mastermind. And I think Solace and Lucas, last time I checked, they were like a water elf. But that might have changed over time. I don't know. I haven't kept up with that lore. Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Just thinking about ideas. Talking about underscore. Ooh, that could work for underscore. Maybe.
Nice shot.
That could very easily work for underscore. Maybe. I'll figure it out. Remember when you referred to me as the fried alien? I didn't refer to you. It's just I didn't know what else to think of when I heard Wisp. I just thought the Sonic Colors creatures. And I thought toasted. Oh, that makes perfect sense. It's a toasted Wisp. And that's why we had the little thing that no one ever used, which was you could gradually toast Yacker. That's what I genuinely thought toasted Wisp meant. I didn't have any other reference. Aside from like the Ori stuff with their little wisp things. Which I played through Ori, I don't even know what the wisps were. No! The backspin! It kept me from scoring! Damn you, backspin. That could have been an eagle.
Nice birdie.
I genuinely thought your thing was it was a toasted wisp from Sonic Colors. Chippin' Eagle? Or Chippin' Birdie. Alright. I mean, you thought correctly, but like a fried wisp? Oh man, sounds way goofier than me. Alright, alright. Alright, good game of golf.
Finish.
Up next. Volleyball was a bit too intense. How about 4-on-4 soccer? This way we can work with actual teammates. And that way it's probably a bit more fair to Zombie than just the timing.
Soccer.
Zombie tends to work well when it comes to passing and defending and moving with people around him. We'll see if this helps. Oh shoot, as in you have to leave? Another Maria? Oh my goodness, there's another Maria? How am I gonna know who's who? How am I gonna keep track of which Maria you are? You can slip into your own team. I can't let that happen. Where is this Maria? Damn it, she is on your team. No. Alright, at least the clothing's different, but that's not going to help at a distance. How am I going to know? Is this you, or are you in the back?
Game on.
I don't know. I don't know. Hey, can I join after that? Oh yeah, no problem. No problem at all, man. Ooh, that was a quick shot. Is this zombie? No. This is the other Maria. Zombie's far too conservative a player. He won't just recklessly run forward. He'll have a plan. Damn it, Maria! That's in. Certainly thanks to that, Maria. Good move. I don't know what my internet persona really is, but I guess since people call me as Lego people, I guess I'm now Lego man. Are you the man who fell in the river at Lego City? Is that your story, Toasted? Only thing worse than that could be a Playmobil person. At least you're Lego. At the very least, you're not Playmobil. They made a movie out of those things. I don't know how that happened. I didn't even know they were... I just thought there was Mega Bloks. I didn't know Playmobil was a thing. Okay, I think I can join. Alright, 4 people. Why not? We'll get you guys in after the game. Alright, which Maria is up here? That's CPU Maria, that's Zombie Maria. George! Or Georg, whatever your name is. I don't know. Zelda pronounces it weird. Rainer! What are you thinking? Georg, what are you thinking? Georg, you fool! You fool, Georg! After all, I fell into a river by accident, fell back from the helicopter for fun. The ad was over. Ah, no. I'm sorry. That sounds like a troubling experience. Okay. Good. Good move, Rainer. Is that in? That is. Alright, Rainer's doing pretty good. Rainer, you're a defend person? Nah, you're an attack person, Rainer. You're doing awesome. Nah, that is CPU, Maria. Damn it! Alex, no! That's too close to the threat, Maria. Rainer! I knew you were behind me, but I had to take the shot. Ah, just short. Good. They can't block high. Get your stamina back. Keep an eye on Maria. Damn it, Ashley! Why are you so good? Georg. Georg, no! Georg, you fool! Damn it, Georg! How could you? Alright, 4 seconds. There's 4 seconds left. It'll take 2 for the ball to drop.
Time's up.
There we go. Alright. Let's let Palmetto and Loki in. To member reception. There we go. And the code should still be there. Yeah, there you go. Alright, join in if you guys feel like it. Got it. Ah, BBT's live too. If I'm giving support to Snivy, I also gotta give it to BBT. Where is he? Yeah, Snivy and then BBT. Oh, BBT's on the sports too. Wait, is he? No, it's software development. He's working on his game. Good on you, BBT. I gotta get to work on one of those too. I don't care about Team Liquid and Honda. Just let me support the people. Yeah, I saw he's live. Yeah. BBT. What is King of the Castle? What is this? What is it? Access to region. What is this? I don't know if I want to grant you access to read my Twitch username. I don't even know what you are. He's sporting at the end. Yeah, I assume. Got it. Alright. We are waiting on the Nugget getting in here. But he's taking his time. I understand. He's got to get through the Loki Wi-Fi. Lion King was able to slip through relatively easily. It paid the $1 billion fee, but those who don't have all the money in the world, they gotta go through the depths like the rest of us. I wish him the best of luck. Also could be a problem that he's not here, you know. Yeah, my neck. Alright, one sec, I gotta be back. 1 second. Ah, alright. Sorry, I'm back. I had to roll my back with the back roller. Alright. Yep, we're back, and boom. Okay, so, first things first. Obviously, we got people now. It's soccer. I don't know who's who. We'll put you there, you there. That looks fair. We do soccer, and then we'll try golf / bowling / whichever else. No, soccer, then bowling, then volleyball, then golf. That sounds like a decent plan.
Soccer.
And it will be special bowling, because me and Zombie already did normal bowling. Alright. But now it's soccer time. Let us compete.
Here we go.
Ignore that terrible display of shooting. Let's go. I'm thinking I can make a reward to drop the ad stuff, but I don't know. Alright, here we go.
Game.
Alright. How did you shoot there? Jake, that was awesome. That's the chicken. Good work. Don't you dare, Jake. He dared, and he did it. Good work, Jake. Okay. Let's get in it properly. Yeah, Jake is serious. Ball's going to Fritz, though. But Maria is there. No! Kiko, what are you thinking? Kiko, I'm fine with you stealing the ball from me, but do something with it. Ah, I missed it. That's my fault. It's fine. We still got Ethan in reserves. Good shot, Fritz. Not an angled enough shot. That's fine. We've all been there. Good. Fritz gets there first. Never mind, Steph does. We do get it to Fritz, though. Not enough spin. I see what you're doing, just not enough spin. It's fine, Kiko. I didn't see that. I should have been positioned better. I would have shot a bit higher. That's fine. Ah. Good work, Miguel. Jake doesn't get it. Not in. Good shot to Fritz. No, you should have kept it. You would have gone one-on-one with Steph. Can't score, but we can stop them from doing it. Never mind.
Time's up.
Ah, good work, good work. Good game. Good game all around. Alright, to the sports selection. Because now it is special bowling. Then volleyball. Let me in. Oh, Toasted's here. Alright. Wait, Toasted, I thought you were in. I thought you were Steph. Because Loki's Loki, Zombie's Maria, A Palmetto is Ethan. Who are you? Who's Steph then? Is Steph Loki? Okay, there we go. Alright, Loki is Steph. Alright, that was confusion. Alright, so no volleyball, because it's uneven teams now. Alright, whatever. Then... Loki is not Loki. That's right, that's his whole thing, is the secret person. Whatever. Auto-select... Maybe we can fit in a game of normal bowling, I don't know. Whatever, Powerhouse, go.
Bowling.
Don't know if we can really call them powerhouses, considering how they play volleyball, but you know what? We'll trust them. They're not quite on par with staffers, but we'll take them.
Let's go.
We'll take what we can get. Dude, staffers are insane. They're really attentive.
The contestants.
Okay. Loki isn't Loki, but low-key. And not being Loki, yes. That is how it seems to work. Alright, I don't trust this. I'm going at this with a spin. That worked better than I thought. One more should do it. Got it. Got it. Nice. Alright, all tied up except for Zombie and Sakura who got strikes, so we got work to do. Ooh, alright, one pin.
Nice there.
There we go. Ooh, Toasta doing well. Pulling off a strike on this course, that's awesome. That's amazing, Toasted. Ooh, that was a bad split, I see. Apologies, Zombie. That's unfortunate. Thanks. Yeah, that was cool, man. Should be proud of that. Are they moving? Why are they different? I thought I set it to advanced. Okay. I thought I set them all to be the same thing.
Nice strike.
Alright, that's my bad. Oof, my shoulders. I don't like this one. It's weird. Nice. Nice. Oh yeah, the courses are way different. I thought I set them all to be the same. That's my bad. Wasn't quite sure until I saw it. Yeah. you said it as auto select, man. Alright, we're gonna try to chiz this one. Release the coach. Oh, it's beautiful.
Amazing.
Except for every time he lets us down, coaches never let us down. There's a reason we use it so often. Yeah, it must have been auto select, man. Alright. Yeah, I can make the shot. Yeah. Okay. Zombie is catching up to us. Oh man. I've gotta choose this one, but it's a weird angle. I can get it. Not quite. I'll have to spin it. Got it. Oof. Ooh, that was close. That was close. I turn to applaud you, Faulty. Good stuff so far. Well, thank you, Toasted. Much appreciated. I don't know when I pulled ahead, but I'm just doing my best. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking we do maybe 18-hole golf, because everyone here seems to be competent at golf, relatively speaking. After that, maybe change things up. Maybe something like Mario Kart. I don't know. I was able to get that on the Switch with the actual game on it, so why not? If people's have it. If not, then we can stick to sports. Because after 18-hole golf, I can tell it's going to drain the motion. Oh, just barely made the time. Barely made it. I'm not as confident in Smash Bros. Just yet. Maybe after like a week of practice. But I need to have time to put in the practice. Maybe that's something I could try over the vacation. We're gonna be taking Mario Kart, so me and my siblings can play it against each other. Maybe practicing Smash could work too. I do have at least 2 siblings who are like very try-hard Smash players. They're not necessarily good, but they're try-hard, so I can get them to play against me. Maybe that could work. I'll look into it. Ooh, can I chiz this one? Yeah? Yes.
Great double.
Good. Now we go back to normal bowling for the final frame. Here we go. Bowling, exactly. Bowling. That one character from Legend of Korra, who I only know as that one character from Legend of Korra because I never really saw the show. I just know he's like a lava bender and that's it. confuses me. I thought it was always that lava bending was a mix of fire and earth bending, and only avatars could do it. If other people did it, then I don't know, but I thought that's how it worked. But I guess not. I suck? That's alright, dude. I mean, you're fantastic at golf, dude. You can only stretch yourself so far. I'm decent at soccer, but I suck at badminton. That's fine, dude. Everyone has their strong points and their weak points.
Wonderful.
What's important is you're doing your best, and that's something to be proud of.
Yeah.
You should absolutely never feel bad for doing your best. Alright, so unless Zombie did the same thing as me, I win. Let's see. Yeah, he did the same as me. Good move, Zombie. We both pulled off the turkeys. 9-bagger recovery streak. Yeah, that was beautiful.
Finish.
I got 7th. Yeah, that just means you got room for improvement. And whatever's the problem with that, dude. There is absolutely no problem with having room to improve. That just means you can get better at it. That's a wonderful thing. Alright, now golf. 18 holes. Then probably Mario. Ooh, then probably Mario Kart, because my arms are going to be tired.
Golf.
All 18 holes of golf, except for the special ones, because we can't really play those on this one.
Let's go.
Alright, now Loki gets his chance to shine. It's Loki versus Zombie at this point. And everyone else versus themselves, so do your best, guys. Actually, Palmetto might also be pretty good. There's 2 awesome CPUs. Who's better? Ooh, we don't know. We're gonna figure it out. Also, Palmetto does have the golden golf, though.
Nice
So
shot.
Palmetto might be actually be cracked at golf. We're gonna see. Wind was stronger than I thought. That's fine. We still get spun to a very advantageous position.
Nice approach.
6.9 feet. Technically nice. There we go.
Nice birdie.
Nice. Shohei. Ooh, Shohei. How do I feel about Baro? I gotta meditate on that. Oh, is Snivy in a tournament? Oh yeah, slash ASC Valorant. Oh my goodness, I didn't even notice. Well, Snivy, best of luck. Actually, let me extend this really quick. Boop. Yeah, there we go. Alright, game on. It's this hole. It's always annoying, but it's only 2-mile-per-hour wind, so it's less annoying. I think this is a good amount.
Nice shot.
Yes. Could have got a better angle, but this is still a good amount. We're going to backspin into a good spot. Yeah, it's a fine spot.
Nice on.
It's a birdie chance. I don't know if it really is a birdie chance, but we'll try. We do get it.
Nice birdie.
We do pull off a birdie. Very nice. I gotta collect those and collect. Extend that. Collect those. No, don't collect those. Weird. Boop. Overall, people seem to be doing alright. This is a good golf game.
Nice shot.
Barely missed the tree, I think. Oh yeah, barely missed the tree. Still good. I think I get to shoot between these two. That also helps.
Nice shot.
Yeah, another thing I'm going to try to do over vacation that I just remembered.
Nice.
I am actually going to try to finish part 4 of JoJo. I want to finish it. I'm enjoying my time with it. I really like it. I want to finish it. I've spent too long not finishing it. I'm going to try to finish it over the weekend. I'll at least move on to part 5.
Nice birdie.
But I want to finish that. It's been too long. Sailor stopped by, had a wonderful time talking Blue Lock. I loved it. However, I also want to talk about other stuff. I know Sailors enjoys the JoJos, so I want to finish off part 4. Because I need more to talk about, because it's a good show. Lucia, no, not a bogey. Who was this? No, not the Lion King. That's alright, man. Give your best shot. Just a little tap in. Beautiful. Beautiful. Wait, how am I higher than Zombie? How did that happen? When did this happen? I'm confused. That's not how this works. Alright, good distance away. I will aim here. Go for 3. Yeah, 3. 3 miles per hour looks good. No backspin, though. That sucks. Hole 2. Ooh, alright, gotcha. Unfortunate. Okay, okay. Damn it. That's a bogey. Damn it, I'm now tied with Zombie, imagine. Nah, he's actually gonna get a birdie here. Yep. Knew it. We're not tied with him. He would not stand for it. Yeah, we just swapped places. Gotcha. Man, Toasted is running away with it. My goodness. Loki, Zombie, what happened? You're letting Toasted run away with this game. He's doing amazing. I had a bit too much curve. That sucks. I don't think I cleared the rough. No, I do. Okay, good. Good. Play it to the end? Obviously, we're going to play it to the end, but I'm just saying. Toasted is kind of on fire. He's amazing. Go here, and...
Nice shot.
Whee! No, someone landed in the rough. Oh no, it was zombie. Steph cleared it. That's a good placement. I'll take it.
Nice on.
We shall stop Wisp.
Nice birdie.
Wow, good long putt. All right. We're back to where we were originally, before we got the bogey. Wait, what is... I know Mega Blocks is a thing. Let me look this up. Alright, Mega Blocks. Alright, these are what I'm thinking of. What's Duplo? Why do I just remember the name? Oh, they're just worse Legos. Okay. Oh no, it's made by Lego. Okay. What is the point of Duplo? Just give your kid Legos. Oh no, that's unfortunate, man. That's alright, happens to everyone. Ah, Snivy ended. Okay. Hope the tournament went well, Snivy. Good seeing him live again. He's been busy with the school stuff. He's been busy with the school stuff, but we're glad to see him. Glad to see him doing well. He's an older reference, but he checks out. Ooh, 15 miles per hour.
Nice shot.
I'm gonna have to shoot up above the trees for this one. Never mind, I'm going through the trees. Or around them. No, that's not gonna work. That's a good one. That's actually pretty good. Okay, way better position. At least compared to where we were before, because this is still pretty bad. Alright, let's see. Nice.
Nice
On par.
ball.
Ooh, Steph got a nice approach. Ah. Damn it, ow. Blowing too many birdie tries? That's alright. That's alright. Who is at the top still? Oh my goodness. Toasted is on fire. He's getting burnt. He was already toasted. He was perfect. He's getting burnt now. My goodness. We gotta put him out. He's in danger. Ooh, 20 mile per hour wind. We can't go for the shortcut. I'll aim right here above the tree.
Nice shot.
That should curve me enough. No, it doesn't. Still a decent spot. We'll aim at the tree. Aim a bit more, like here. Here looks good. Backspin. Yes. Good, on the rough. POV, a day in the life of Toasted. Yeah, he's on fire. He's doing amazing.
Nice approach.
Man, he's cracked at golf and Smash Bros. Is there nothing he can't do?
Nice paw.
My phone was at 92%. It said it would take 25 minutes to reach 100%. You lie to me, phone. Why do you do this? Alright. Hit the flagpole again for the second time. Pain. No, Loki, no! I'm no longer on fire. That's alright. I'm sure you'll start heating up. But I worry about you because I don't want you getting burnt.
Nice shot.
That should be enough distance to stop. You better stop. Thank you. That's good. Ooh, I didn't think that would work. I didn't think that would work. I am so happy that did. On par, okay. How are the others performing? Let's take a look with Steph. Is this a nice long putt? It most definitely is not, damn it. I was gonna say that it was. What are you talking about you're not on fire? You're tied with Zombie. That's still doing pretty good. You're doing fine, man. You're doing pretty good. Miles per hour.
Nice shot.
Wind will carry us here, then we go for a slice. For now, that's alright, man. You'll figure it out. Alright, now we're going to try to go for slicing. But what angle do we take? I think this will work. No, it didn't. Too much force. I forced it way too much. That's my fault. I had a good thing going. And even that's in the sand. Damn it. I gotta get better at slicing.
Nice shot.
That was too little power. My goodness. Try again. That's too little power again. Putter, please. I'm on stroke 9 now. Oh my goodness, +4. I was in like 3rd place, I think. Yeah, I was in 3rd. I was tied for 3rd. Now I'm +4. My goodness, look at me. Oh my goodness. I'm now tied for 7th. Alright, here we go. Ooh, 0 mile per hour win. This is fun.
Nice shot.
Can we land this directly in here? Let's see.
Nice shot.
No! The backspin stopped it!
Nice approach.
Ah! I'll take a birdie, though. I'll take a birdie.
Nice birdie.
Damn it! It was so close. How is this a par 4? That's my question. That feels like I did the absolute minimum. How is that a par 4? I just don't see how. If you look at the time, maybe not Mario Kart. Maybe that'll be another time. Maybe next week. But looking at the time, I think we can just stick to the sports. That way when we eventually raid BBT, it's less of a transition. And it's more stable. And more of a chance for him to win. Yeah, see, this is a competition. Toasted, don't deny yourself that you've got actual skills, man. You are a skilled individual.
Nice shot.
Don't short sell yourself, man. You're doing alright.
Nice on.
Damn it. Oh, that was so close.
Nice par.
Alright, zombie ties with you. Oh no, you still ahead of zombie? Yeah. Wait, then who did I see before that I thought was you? Must have been a different NPC. I couldn't tell who it was. Oh yeah, give me BBT points. Give me pineapples. Yes, thank you. Yes, I ordered the pineapple. Did you smell the butt to know that it's ripe? That is my question for you. Are these ripe pineapples?
Hydration is important.
It very much is. I would get hydration from the pineapples, but they're taking a while to get here. I'm just playing how I normally play. Well, then that means you've leveled up, man. That means that means you've improved your skills. It doesn't have to be a big change, man.
Nice
I
shot.
reference Blue Lock again because it applies to so many things. The main character, his original thought was, if I want to do better on a national level, or I guess a world level, I need to completely change my play style to better fit with what everyone else is doing. And it was him realizing that no, in actuality, it's just, you're doing alright, you're doing really good. What you need to do is just slightly tweak what you do,
Nice
and that'll
shot.
get you where you need to go. He tweaked his stuff slightly, and now he's like one of the best players. It's amazing. You don't need to overhaul everything you do. It's just small improvements, small changes, and you get there. So yeah, you are playing how you normally play, but how you were playing before was still good. It's just little things that build up over time. That's the point of practice and effort. That is why we do the things we do. See, look at that eagle. That's beautiful. I was going for an eagle, but I failed. I missed the eagle? I did too, man. I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed of myself. I had it so easy, and I failed. Pain. Pain indeed. There's much pain. It's when you miss a shot you know you should be able to make. Ah, alright. Nice. Alright. Ooh, how far back do we get to go? Ooh, that's close. That's really close.
Nice on.
I would prefer it to be closer, but I can work with it. Come on. I always have trouble getting between 1 and 2. Good enough. Dang it. I should have had more curve. There we go.
Nice pawn.
I have no problem getting to 1, 2, and 3. It's the places in between them that's the problem. I don't even have trouble getting to like 3.5. It's just the smaller increments. On putting, I should specify. On everything else, it's easier, but on putting specifically, it sucks. Oh man, I'm down a position. Good work, Palmetta. That was wonderful. Ooh, this course, we love it. We love this course. How many NPCs... Do NPCs know to take the shortcut, or is it just all the people? It's just the people. Not a single NPC made the shot. Aside from NPC, obviously. but he's a smart cookie. Gotta catch up. Loki, you do have this, okay? Don't worry, I'm sure you're gonna catch up. Don't worry. I'm gonna shoot directly into this tree because I see no other option. There we go. You're gonna catch up, man. Don't worry. You're a dude who consistently plays at high-level golf. You got this. Just don't overthink it. Because when you start overthinking, that's when problems start.
Nice on.
I guarantee you, less problems are caused by underthinking than they are by overthinking. I missed the chip in eagle. That's alright, man. You'll get it on the next shot. Nice birdie, Palmetto. What is BBT playing right now? It's called Firmament. It looks fun. And apparently it just released. Okay. Neat. I might give it a shot. I'll have to rewatch a stream and see what he thinks about it.
Nice shot. Nice shot.
Dang it.
Nice
Should've gone for
attempt.
less power. Could have made it. That's alright. Get the par. Good.
Nice par.
It's now, Palmetto, you're getting up there. Good work, man. Took you a minute to get into gear, but you're heading for the top 4, man. That's wonderful. I had a relatively strong start, but that +4, oof, that killed it for me. I'm gonna try the shortcut, actually. Why not? No. Be even with it. Be even.
Nice shot.
No, I hit the tree! If only I got a bit further to the side. I'm gonna try it again. I'm trying it again. So this is my shot path that I took last time. Let's tilt a bit more to the side. Like here. Here should work. If I'd lined it up properly.
Nice shot.
No, never mind. Never mind. I'm taking the normal route. I can't do this shot yet. I can't do this yet. I'm leaving. No, not curves. Why? It's gonna land me in the sand. Damn you, golf. And I missed the eagle chipping again. That's fine, man. Everyone has their off days. What's important is less being upset that you missed the shot and more so trying to piece together why you missed the shot. That's the real marker of what can assist you in getting better. Like maybe you thought the shot was safe when it actually wasn't. Maybe you accidentally curved it a little bit, stuff like that. Yeah, and limit reached. I forgot. Damn you, shortcut. I need to learn it. I need to actually learn how to do the shortcut, but it's hard to practice. Because it's very hard to get. Alright, 2 holes left. Yeah, I'm definitely in last place after that +5. Whatever. Ooh. And 33 mile per hour. Oof. I'm gonna go with this.
Nice shot.
I think that was the safest bet I could have made. It was risky, but I think it was still safer. Now backspin. Good. Good, good, good. Good. Okay.
Nice par.
On par. Very good. Okay, okay, okay. Good. I keep messing up. That's alright, man. I mean, did you see me when I was playing when I was playing soccer against Benny? Dude, it was awful. I'd say maybe try to take a step back for a moment, take a deep breath, try to calm the nerves. I definitely think you I definitely think you like it is you doing poorly because like something else is going on. But I think it's also the mindset that you keep messing up is the problem. Maybe take a minute and just try to breathe. Just take a step back and try to take count of stuff.
Nice shot.
That was a bit too underpowered. I hope I make it due to wind. Yes, we do. Okay. Good. Would like to be further, but this works too. Dang, I should have gone for 3. That's a mess up on my part. Should have gone for 3. I'll note that for next time. Well, next time I have this wind. This isn't really going to help me because wind. Alright, can I hit this? Chance for a birdie. Okay.
Nice birdie.
Now the big question, do Zombie and Toasted get sent into shootout? Palmetto with the eagle, fantastic. Alright, he gets the eagle too. Can Zombie get it too? He does. We are getting a shootout. Oh my goodness, it's shootout time. It is shootout time. Let's see it. Let's see it happen. We're gonna hide that really quick. I'll take it. I'll take it. Also, let's focus in on these guys a little more. Let's move this here. Let's grow this. Let's get a better look at them. Ooh. How are you guys gonna do this?
Play.
See a bit more of this. Zoom in, have them take up more of the screen. Let's focus on them. How do they play? This is big money. This is big money time. Or he ends up beating the better CPU. We will see. It is a very good CPU, but it is still a CPU. Who wins? Ooh, that looks like a decent shot. Good amount of backspin. Ooh, very hard to beat position. It's within 4 squares. Ah, oh, but he pulls it off. Just barely. My goodness. Very hard to beat position, but Maria found a way around it. Good job. Fantastic play, you two. Always one-upping me. Toast, you played fantastic. Come on, man. Gotta practice more golf? That is fair. But come on, Toast, you were playing awesome. You were doing amazing, man. You say I got a new PB, though? Yeah, dude. Take victory in that, man. You didn't pull off the big win, but you got your own little... You got your own victory. Come on. It's like you said before. You gotta focus on the smaller victories, man. Backspin worked overtime on that uphill tailwinds shot. Yeah, dude, that was insane. Both of you. I honestly thought Toasted was gonna win with that shot. Alright. Let's head to 4-on-4 soccer. We will have it that you, and you are on one team. We'll see if this is fair. If not, then we'll switch it around later. And, of course, Powerhouse CPUs all around. Actually... Yeah, you guys are relatively good. Alright, there we go.
Soccer.
We'll see if this works. If things are fair. Yeah, Toasted, come on. You were doing amazing, man. You got a new PB? You were going blow for blow with Zombie? He was honestly pretty lucky to get the shot win. Again, Zombie played really good as well. Not to diminish Zombie. He played really well. It's just you played well too, man. You should take pride in that. A big part of being here is that it is never a crime to take pride in your own victories, man. Thanks, Faulty. Yeah. Is it another Maria? Oh no, it's Emily this time. Alright, here we go. Take stock. Okay. They get it first. Of course, Toasted's gonna try to go after it. That's fine. No, Emily. That's fine. Thank you. There you go, Maria. Good job. That's in? No. Emily shot a bit too high. Not in either. Good defense. No, that was a bad shot. A bit too high. There you go. That low kick would have done it. That's fine. Bordashi over here. Borshi, this way. Thank you. I had to get around somehow. Good work. And Horsey's working overtime. Thank you. Toasted's still doing good. Very high ball. Good work, Maria. That was my last game, fellas. No problem, Palmetto. You were doing great, man. Good work. It was a pleasure having you, man. Still upset I'm missing the chip-ins. That's alright, man. You're just having an off day. Give it a bit more practice. I'm sure you'll get back to it. Okay. Bordashi? No, of course you don't got it. That's fine. Alright. I would have rather shot to Maria, but that's fine. Good pressure. Emily, you had a free shot. That was pure setup for you. Perfect pass to myself. And I missed it. I made a perfect pass to myself and I completely failed to make the shot. Story of my life. That's alright, we got Horishi. Horishi does amazing as goalie. Come on. Horishi, you got this. Thank you, Horishi. That was way too close. But we trust you, man. You're doing amazing. Alright, he's getting pressure from Ethan. Good shot.
Time's up.
Ah, just barely missed the thing. That's fine. Good game. Alright, let's let Palmetto out. Alright, later, man. It was a pleasure having you. Good game indeed. You want me to move up, I'm guessing. My bad. That's alright, man. You're still playing pretty alright. See ya later, man. Absolute pleasure having you. One second again. Ah, lower back this time. Go figure. All right. Oh, we can do volleyball actually. Or no, I thought. Oh, we lost someone. Think I'm gonna change. Okay. So Loki. All right. Yeah, no problem. Change up the CPU, and then we could try some volleyball. Why not? And Zombie 2. Gotcha. Guess we're ditching Loki now. I didn't know Loki ditched out. I didn't read it. I didn't know he was backing out. A fresh change of look. No problem, man. I am the only one who can't change, because I'm the one who holds the room. Everyone else can go change if they need to. And text there. There we go. Ah. Okay. Guess you're gonna change to Haru? Nah, I can't. No, zombie? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what Zombie's up to. He's always on some stuff. I don't know. No, I already saw that. Saw that. Saw that. I'll bookmark that. I can't pack Yu-Gi-Oh onto this too. I gotta take a break. I can't keep adding on stuff. I gotta stop adding things on at some point. My goodness, it's Mike. I don't know which one this is. I don't know which one of them this is. Nice change of look. Alright, so that's Zombie. Gotcha, that's Zombie. Loki is busy doing other stuff. Let's see. Forgot which one had nice title. Well, this dude doesn't have nice in it. Unless this is Loki, and he just came back without saying anything, and Zombie said something to confuse us. The plot does thicken. Whom could this be? Who is this Mike? Okay, there's the nice one. Okay, I see. That's Zombie. Got it. Okay. I think I have it. Okay, rule 1. We will put... We'll put you guys on a team. We'll put the NPCs together. And I'll take the technically not an NPC. Guess who is who challenge. Oof.
Let's go.
Zombie coordinated this with Loki. This is not fair. I still think Loki is Mike, though. That's my bet. All right. All right. Here we go.
Play.
Late, that's fine. Good receive. Ooh, good shot. Ah, that's alright, man. Good. There you go. Ah, Zombie knows me too well. Damn you, Zombie. I've played too much sports with him. He knows my ideas. Damn it! I thought Zombie was further to the side. That's my fault. From the angle, I thought I could make a shot to the left. I should have made a shot to the right. That's my fault. I'm sorry, Toasted. Okay, wow, we are just taking losses because of me. I'm sorry. No, that's my fault. Aw, man. Damn it, Loki's good. My fault I couldn't get past him. Good game.
0-5. Match over.
But it is best of 3 as usual. But good game, good game. We got dunked on. Alright. Let's go into this next one smarter, more aware, and I will try to mess up less. I'm sorry, Toasted. That was kind of my fault. That was kind of all my fault. All right. Don't take all the blame. I messed up a bit too. Yeah, but I took the majority of it. I gave them like 4 points, man. Just on my own. I think I get to take most of the blame. No, it's Loki's Wi-Fi. Loki, don't do this. Don't let your Wi-Fi take us away. Blocked his shot, very good. Nice.
1-0.
Nice follow through. Let's see, let's see. I should have let you handle that one. That's my fault. I should have covered the other side. That was just good point scoring from them. That was just good. Okay. Okay, wow, bad receiving on all parts there. That was both of us being bad at receiving. That was me being bad at positioning.
3.
Okay. Good block. Good receive. Nice. Good quick.
3.
Ah, very close, very close. Ah, almost. Not as clean as I would have liked, but it still would have worked.
3. All.
Tied it up. Good game. Good shot, Toasted. That's right, I'm not letting you out of court shot me. There we go.
3.
Good work. Make a move.
Match point.
Oh. I didn't see that coming. Still works. Sorry, I just tried to jump whenever I had the chance. If I tried to just walk it, it wouldn't work. That's fine. We're at deuce. He knows me so well. Damn you visuals, just show me the hurt box. Like, that's my fault.
Match point.
Good shot. I am trying to go so far to the left. Okay. Work with what you got. Nice.
On.
Good job, Toasted.
Deuce.
Ooh, risky play. Nice. Perfect. Block out. Alright, last point, last point. I give it to Zombie. Damn it, wrong side. That would have been a quick win. Good block. Dang it. Good. Oh, man. Good quick. Good receive. That's out. That's a win.
7-5.
Okay.
Match over.
1-1. Good game. Alright, last one decides it. Last one closes us out. One of the best games of volleyball ever. Dude, that was amazing. That was such a close game. That was fun. Alright. Alright, final game. We're 1-1. This decides it. Alright, everyone loosen up. Here we go. Ooh, good grab. Good block from Loki. There you go. Good receive. Zombie knew. That's alright. Good first point. There you go. That's my fault. I jumped too early. I could have kept running. Alright, they're running away with it. let's buck up. Let's do this. Ah,
0-4. Match point.
that's fine. Ah, that's alright.
0.
Alright.
Match over.
Man, good game. Good game, everyone. Ah, alright, alright. That was Quick City. Yeah, I can't believe it. That was awesome. Well, the second round was a bit closer than the other ones. Quite a bit. But you guys were great. Alright. I am going to call it. My shoulder is killing me. Probably from all the golf. Don't care about that loss. I absolutely loved that last game. Dude, that was amazing. I'm going to remember that game for a while. It's games like that that you really remember. Alright, I'm going to turn it in. We'll raid BBT. Yes, and then hound him about about playing sports. But that was amazing. Wonderful game. Toasted, you did fantastic at golf. Good at golf, good at volleyball. You're amazing, man. Zombie, incredible as always. And Loki, you're doing great, man. Just don't dwell on the golf stuff a bit too much, alright? Just give it a sec. Run it back a little. Try to figure out what happened. I'm sure you'll get there. Don't worry. I was talking about the spikes, not the game pace. Yeah, I know, but still, they were pretty good spikes. Alright, that's it. We'll raid BBT, and I will see you guys around. But yes, have an absolutely wonderful rest of your night. Take care, and I hope to see you next time.